Hey guys, Cadin here, and as of today, it has been officially 2 years since Epic abandoned Save the World. It's really hard to believe how much time has passed since then. 2 years since Epic gave a shit about this game. We lost so many good content creators from that decision, bro. Joey, Chaddock, Tori, all of them quit YouTube or they moved on to another game. It's just really unfortunate what happened. Broken promises, broken game, broken everything. This game had such a bright future, it's an incredibly unique game. A PvE looter-shooter zombie survival where you can build. Doesn't that sound really cool? Well, tough shit, because the developers apparently didn't think so. Before I get too caught up in an angry rant about why Epic sucks, I figured I should go over how we got to the point we're at. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. I feel like everyone knows that Save the World died because of BR. Being free to play, easier to understand, and having a larger dev team, it was always destined to be way more successful. However, Save the World was never meant to be permanently locked behind a paywall. Early on in the game's life, Epic made a promise that it would be free to play by the end of 2018. Now, as we all know, that didn't happen, and still hasn't happened. Epic stated in a blog post from late 2018 that they weren't ready to go free to play because they still needed to polish the game and finish it, which, fair. By this point, I think they had just finished the Canny questline, and they hadn't even started on the questline for Twine Peaks yet. So a couple years went by, the game got polished pretty well, got a new UI that looks insanely better than the old one, but there was no progress being made on Twine's story. Little did we know, there would never be any progress made on it. I'm going to take a sidestep real quick and talk about another game that Epic made, Paragon. Paragon was a free-to-play online battle arena made in 2016. The reason why this game is relevant is because what happened to it is very similar to what happened to Save the World. It was a game that was in beta testing but became free-to-play a few months after it was released as paid access. Fast forward a year and a half and Fortnite starts to become incredibly popular. Seeing this, Epic decided to stop development of Paragon in order to focus their efforts on their cash cow. However, since Paragon was never officially taken out of beta, Epic had to refund everyone who bought the game while it was still in paid access, which caused them to lose a lot of money. And on June 30th, 2020, Epic did the same thing to Save the World, minus a couple things. First off, the servers are still live, and second, Epic took Save the World out of early access and fully released it. This way they don't have to issue refunds whenever they decide they want to pull the plug, which would be an insane amount of money since there were definitely way more people who bought Save the World than Paragon. So, 2 years later, what's changed? Well, we've gotten 14 new heroes, 1 new weapon set, 5 different venture seasons, 5 new mini quest lines, animals, and 1 new dungeon. Not to mention the constant flow of recycled content. I'm not even kidding when I say that every single home-based status report has practically been the same for the past 2 years. If you don't get what I mean, take the most recent status report and line it up with one that released at around the same time last year, and you'll see what I mean. The only variation in any of these status reports is maybe some bug fixes, but we all know the Save the World dev team is literally 5 people, and I wish I was joking when I said that. It's really sad to see what happened. This game has such a bright future, but now, Epic decided that the best course of action would be to leave the game on a cliffhanger.
Commander, there is a solution. It is written on the wall.
I guess we're never gonna find out what was written on that wall. Anyway, that's about it. Just wanted to tell you how I feel about this incredible game that could have been so much more. See ya.
Hold on.